Hi everybody. This week we are going to be talking about the skincare brand ONEKIND and the three products that they currently offer. Pore Facial Refining Facial, a night cream called the Dream Cream, the Midnight Magic PM Serum. So we're going to be talking about each of these three products, a little bit about the brand, and my thoughts. All right, starting off, a little bit about the brand. First, this is a relatively new skincare brand. It started in the fall of 2019, and it was founded by three people. Darren Criss, who you might know from Glee and from a host of other things that he's started. Along with Darren Criss, Madison and Matthew Ruggieri, who are a brother and sister team of skincare enthusiasts and have been working in the skincare industry for over 10 years. They wanted to create a product for everyone, literally one kind of skincare for everybody, men, women. It's a universal unisex brand. The first product we're going to talk about is the Perfectionist Pink Clay Mask. This is a product that you would use 1 to 2 times a week. And the product says it's an overachieving facial that polishes, purifies, and brightens skin in minutes. Bye-bye, dead skin. Hello, glow. It features salicylic and lactic acids to resurface the skin, and barley seed extract, which helps with redness and irritation. The main ingredient, obviously, is going to be the pink clay, which is an absorbent ingredient. It has caprylic triglyceride, an emollient, polysorbate 60, a cleansing agent. It has willow bark extract. It has sunflower seed oil. We see barley seed extract. So a number of natural ingredients that are packed with antioxidants, and they also have emollient properties as well. We have 2 chemical exfoliants, lactic acid and salicylic acid. Lactic acid is an alpha hydroxy acid, which is typically gentle enough to be used by most people. Salicylic acid, which is a beta hydroxy acid, which goes further into the skin and gets deep into the pore to remove all of the gunk and to cleanse it all out. There's also a number of oils that we see as we move further on down the ingredient list. We see sweet almond oil, lavender oil, palmarosa oil, chamomile oil, geranium oil, rose flower oil, and citronellol, and those are all for fragrance. Some of them have antioxidant properties as well, but mostly they were put in the formula to make it smell pleasant and to give you a pleasant experience. Now, the downside, of course, of having fragrance in your skincare is it can be sensitizing, particularly if you have sensitive skin. But in a mask, you're going to wash it off, so it's not going to stay on your face for longer than 10 to 15 minutes. So take that with a grain of salt. I feel like the chemical exfoliants that are included are gentle enough not to be a problem for my skin, thorough enough to feel like it's done a good job getting away some of that old dead skin cells. It does have SD alcohol listed in the ingredient list as the 7th ingredient. So that's something to be aware of. SD alcohol, we know, is very drying to the skin and can be harmful to our skin barrier. Next, we're going to talk about the Midnight Magic. This is called Midnight Magic PM Serum with retinol plus peptides. It says to apply nightly to clean dry skin. With the retinol, I typically don't use a retinol nightly. I would use a retinol maybe 3 times a week at most. So I haven't used this more than 3 times a week since I've had it. I think I got this in October. There's you can't see inside, but there's about half left. So it's half full, or is it half empty? There's about half left, and like I said, I've been using it about 3 times a week since October, and it's now towards the end of January. So it'll last quite a long time. It's a 0.1% retinoid, so you have retinol at the 0.1% level, which is strong enough to get the effects of retinol. If you're not familiar with retinol, it's basically vitamin A. So the recommendation is that you start off slow with a relatively low dose of retinol, and then you can increase it as time goes on. At a 0.1%, I didn't experience any negative side effects using this product. I feel like retinol does a good job reducing some of those fine lines that I see as my skin ages. Looking at some of the other ingredients, there's witch hazel water, which can be skin soothing and has antioxidant properties. We also see glycerin, which we love to see, which is a humectant. There is skin restoring peptides. There's an octapeptide and a hexapeptide in the ingredient list. Pseudoteromonas ferment, which is a skin soothing ingredient. There's rosehip oil, which has antioxidant properties. Also birch bark. Also beta-glucan, which is good for relieving redness if you experience redness. There's 2 different sources of vitamin E that we find in the ingredient list. Also amino acids. We see lavender oil, sandalwood oil, palmarosa oil, jasmine oil, palm oil. So there's a number of oils in there. Some of them have antioxidant properties and could be beneficial as an emollient, but mostly they were put into this formula to make it a pleasant smell. All of the ONEKIND products are free of synthetic fragrance, as well as a number of other things which I'll have to list in a little box down here somewhere. We do see denatured alcohol and alcohol listed in the ingredient list. So take that under advisement if you are particularly sensitive to having your skin dry out. We're going to talk about is the Dream Cream. This is my favorite product by ONEKIND. It was listed in my favorites of 2019 video. You can see in the link below. It says intense hydration and antioxidant-rich nutrients for ultra dewy, glowing skin in the morning. Kind of use my ONEKIND products together. So if I'm going to be using my retinol serum, I'm going to follow that up with the Dream Cream. Try to pair them up together. For a pro tip, you can add a drop of squalane. I have just the Ordinary's plant-derived squalane, which I add, and I think it helps to give it a little bit better absorption. I love adding squalane to my evening moisturizers anyway. The main ingredient we see is cocoa capryllate, which is an emollient and skin softener. There is cedaryl alcohol, which is different from the drying alcohols. Cedaryl alcohol is a fatty alcohol, which is actually beneficial as an ingredient in skincare. Glycerin, again, which we love, yay. Carnauba wax is a thickening agent. It's got caprylic triglyceride, which is also an emollient. Shea butter, which is a great emollient with antioxidant properties. We also see rosehip oil, which is great to see. Lots of really good emollient ingredients. Squalane is one of the ingredients, and I give it a little boost. Barley seed is an antioxidant. Cocoa seed butter, sesame seed oil, all really good emollients. Olive fruit oil. There's vitamin E and aloe in this product. We also see coffee seed oil. Coffee seed oil is interesting. There is research that coffee seed oil can stimulate the pathways of the skin so it can better absorb moisture. And then you get your fragrant oils they put at the bottom of the ingredient list. We see lavender oil again, which can be sensitizing. We see palmarosa oil, chamomile oil, and citronal, which are all fragrant ingredients. As I mentioned, I pair these two together, and I've been using them 2 to 3 times a week since October. Done a good job protecting against transepidermal water loss throughout the night. I just think they really do a great job. I can't speak highly enough of the customer service of the ONEKIND crew. Their social media presence is very interactive. I feel like they're very approachable if you have any questions about their products. I think they're very receptive to any kind of feedback that you have. And they have just recently launched an ambassador program. And I was chosen to be a ONEKIND ambassador. So that means I have my very own discount code, which I'm like, wow, I've made it. I have my very own code to save $10 off. So if you would like to place an order with ONEKIND, I really recommend their products. They launched about the same time that I really got serious about skincare, and it was just a really good match for me to find quality skincare. I feel like they're very transparent with what the actual cost of skincare should be. It's all kind of bar graphed out. You really feel like you're getting the best value for your money, putting your trust in a company that is so transparent. So to my code, if you would like to use it to save $10 off your first order, is OKAMB-Rodney. That stands for One Kind Ambassador Rodney, which is my name. If you're interested, I'll put a link in the description below, and you can place your first One Kind order. If you're already familiar with the One Kind brand, I would welcome your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at 43-year-old skinfluencer. Put it right there. And I'll see you guys next time.